Buckle up for a kaleidoscope of chaos as we dive into Earth's most trippy color explosions: pink lakes that glow like neon, black beaches swirling with volcanic mystery, and blue lava erupting like liquid sapphires. From Australia's rose-hued lagoon to Socotra's alien trees and Indonesia's electric Ijen crater, this is planet Earth's freaky art show. No filters, just raw, wild color. What if a lake turned pink and glowed under the moonlight like something from a dream? Welcome to Vestmannaeyjar Lagoon in Western Australia, a 30-mile drive from the nearest town, and one of the most surreal places on Earth. The lagoon's pink hue comes from a mix of salt and microscopic algae, which tint the water like a giant strawberry soda. But the real magic happens at night, when the lake glows with bioluminescent plankton, lighting up the water like a sea of stars. And here's the kicker: the pink color changes intensity with the seasons, sometimes turning so bright it looks like a candy floss stream. Nature doesn't just paint, it sparkles. What if we told you lava could glow blue, and it's right here in California? This rare blue lava is found only in Lassen Volcanic National Park, one of the few places in the continental US with this phenomenon. The blue glow isn't from the lava itself, it's from superheated gas burning at over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This lava is rich in sulfur, which reacts with the air and creates a neon-like glow, like nature's own light show. And here's the mind-blowing part: the blue color isn't from the lava, but from the gas glowing like a neon sign. Lassen's blue lava is a fiery masterpiece, and it's one of the most stunning natural spectacles you can witness. What if a tree could bleed like a dragon? Meet the dragon blood tree, a bizarre, umbrella-shaped plant found only on the remote island of Socotra in the Indian Ocean. This tree produces a deep crimson sap that oozes from its trunk, so vivid, it looks like actual blood. And it survives in one of the harshest environments on Earth, living for several decades in the desert heat. But here's the wild part: the red sap was used by ancient Egyptians as an ingredient in embalming fluids. A tree that bleeds, a desert that defies, and a scent that enchanted pharaohs. Nature never stops surprising us. What happens when lava glows blue? This volcano in Indonesia defies logic with a surreal, otherworldly glow. Welcome to Kīlauea, Ijen, one of the few volcanoes where a blue glow can be seen, and it's not the lava itself that glows, but the sulfuric gases burning at temperatures as low as 248 degrees Celsius. Every night, tourists hike approximately 9.3 kilometers to witness this surreal spectacle, a glowing blue lake surrounded by steaming sulfur vents. But behind the beauty is a dangerous reality: sulfur miners brave the toxic fumes to collect glowing sulfur from the crater floor. These miners carry baskets filled with sulfur weighing between 50 to 100 kilograms and inhale dangerous gases to extract the glowing mineral, all for just a few dollars a day. And scientists still can't explain why the blue glow is so intense. It's one of nature's most mysterious spectacles. What if lava could glow like something from a science fiction movie? This is Borobudur's blue lava in Indonesia, a rare natural phenomenon that looks like nature lit up a neon sign. The blue flame comes from sulfur burning at over 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt steel. This incredible display only happens at one volcano in the entire world, and Indonesia is home to it. Here's the mind-blowing twist: the blue color doesn't come from the lava itself, it's from how sulfur burns in the air around it. It's like nature's own neon sign, and scientists are still trying to fully understand how it works. What if a tree could literally bleed red blood like a living creature? Meet the dragon blood tree, a bizarre plant found only on the island of Socotra, where it oozes a thick, crimson sap that looks just like blood. This otherworldly tree can live for over 150 years, surviving in one of the harshest environments on Earth. With significantly less than 12 inches of rain each year, the dragon blood tree's umbrella-like canopy captures every drop of moisture it can. Local legends say the red sap is the blood of a wounded dragon, but scientists think it evolved to protect the tree from insects and heal wounds. And here's the kicker: the same red sap is used in ancient rituals and even as a luxury perfume ingredient in some cultures. Nature just keeps getting stranger. What if a sea cave looked like it was carved from emeralds? Welcome to Malta's Emerald Grotto, a tiny cave just 30 feet wide that draws over 50,000 visitors each year. The cave's magical color comes from sunlight passing through a narrow underwater opening, bending and scattering into a dazzling green glow. The water is so clear, you can see fish swimming 20 feet below the surface. It's like diving into a glowing aquarium. But here's the twist: the glowing effect only happens at certain times of the day, when the sun hits the cave at the perfect angle. For just a few hours each day, the cave transforms into a glowing pool of emerald light, and only a lucky few get to see it. What if a waterfall dropped into a pool so blue it looked like a sci-fi planet? The Havasupai pools are about 90 to 100 feet deep and glow with an otherworldly blue hue. This vivid color comes from sunlight refracting through about 100 feet of crystal clear water. The pools are fed by underground limestone aquifers. The blue is so intense, it appears as a striking example of Earth's natural beauty. It's not just a pool, it's a window into the universe's most dazzling colors. Imagine a lake that glows neon pink and sparkles under the moonlight. It sounds like a dream, but it's real. Welcome to a pink lake in Western Australia, a place where nature paints with a palette of pinks. The pink color comes from algae and bacteria that thrive in the lake's salt-rich water, a natural phenomenon found in several locations around the world. Depending on the time of day and water levels, the lake can shift from a pale blush to a deep, fiery pink, like a living painting. But the real magic happens at night, when the lake appears to glow due to natural light conditions. This surreal, glowing pink dream is a rare natural wonder, and scientists are still studying how it all works. Nature doesn't just paint, it lights up the night. Did you know a beach in Iceland is covered in sand as black as coal? This volcanic masterpiece is created by eruptions that spew over 10 million tons of ash into the air every year. The black sand stretches for nearly 2 miles along the southern coast of Iceland. Waves crash against basalt columns that are over 6,000 years old, shaping the dramatic coastline. The black sand is so fine and dark it can make your feet feel like they're walking on charcoal. It's no wonder travelers from around the world come to witness this volcanic wonder in person. Have you ever seen a sea that glows like a dream? Elkhorn Slough in California is home to millions of microscopic dinoflagellates that light up the water with a blue flash when disturbed. These tiny organisms create a magical glow that can be seen with the naked eye from late spring to early fall. The glow is so intense, it's like floating through the Milky Way, and it's all thanks to these microscopic creatures. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment, just a clear night and a sense of wonder. This slough glows brighter than 1,000 fireflies, and the intensity is caused by algal blooms of bioluminescent plankton like Noctiluca scintillans. Did you know lava can glow green, and it's not just a trick of the light? When lava hits seawater at over 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, something incredible happens. The intense heat creates a gas called hydrogen chloride, which reacts with the water and produces that eerie green glow. But here's the kicker: the green color isn't from the lava itself, but from a chemical reaction between lava and seawater. This neon-like glow only lasts a few seconds before the lava cools and turns black, making it one of nature's most fleeting spectacles. And scientists still can't fully explain why it glows so brightly. It's like watching a fiery neon light show in the ocean. You won't believe the color of this pool until you see it in person. The water is so clear you can see over 20 feet down to the canyon floor. The blue color comes from sunlight refracting through the canyon rock and water. The native Havasupai people call it Havasupai, meaning people of the blue-green canyon. And here's the mind-blowing part: the pool is fed by snowmelt from a mountain range over 10,000 years old. That means the water in this fantasy-like pool is as ancient as the land itself. What if a lake turned pink from a deadly algae bloom? Welcome to Hutt Lagoon in Western Australia, a saltwater lake that glows like a neon sign thanks to a tiny microorganism called Dunaliella salina. This algae produces over 100,000 times more beta-carotene than carrots, the same pigment that makes carrots orange. The lake's salinity is 20 times higher than the ocean, making it one of the saltiest lakes on Earth. Despite its wild color, the lake is completely safe to swim in, and at sunset, it looks like a scene straight out of a movie. Nature just keeps getting stranger and more beautiful. What if a river ran like wine, and has for 5,000 years? Welcome to the Rio Tinto, a river in Spain with a history shaped by thousands of years of mining activity, and it looks like liquid blood. The water is so acidic, it can dissolve a copper penny in just minutes, and it's loaded with iron oxide, over 20 times more than normal water. This extreme environment is so similar to Mars that scientists use it to study what life might look like on the red planet. And here's the mind-blowing part: scientists have found life thriving in this toxic, blood-red water. Life doesn't just survive here, it thrives. Could this be a clue to how life might exist on Mars?